So it is the sad day that the Kia's got to go back. It was just a little loan and I've had a great time with it. I've really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed kind of that, I suppose, guiltless driving that you get when you're smug enough to be able to say, oh yes, I drive an electric car, and not have to fill up at a petrol station. That's been mega cool as well. So I just thought I'd bring you in with my bad camera work, sorry about that. It's a beautiful day, just to say kind of closing thoughts really. Good boot space if you are like me with a family and need to cram as much shopping in the back, or a pram. In fact, I haven't shown you the back really, have I? Let me do that now. Slight negatives, I would say that it doesn't have an automatic pop-up boot. I know, first world problems and all, but so it's relatively big boot space, as you can see, and there's even more space under here, which is kind of your area. There's a double storage space, so if you really needed to, you could probably load that up. You've got the little modesty shelf, as I call it, or vanity shelf, that just goes up there, so that's quite nice. Close it again. I have to say, I'm used to having an automatic open and close, and the benefits of when you've got small people or lots of shopping is amazing, but they don't have that one here. But I'm not 100% sure if you can spec up. Of course you can spec up, you can always spec up. But yeah, it's been a really fun experience. I've very rarely test drive cars, but as you can see, daughter's space, she's pretty happy with that. Husband can actually get his feet in there, which is always useful. And the battery charging hasn't been an issue because you can charge at home, and that's the beauty of it. I had no idea that you could charge this sort of car from a normal plug socket. So we're lucky enough to have a garage. We have a plug going into the garage, and you leave it overnight, and if you haven't used it heavily, by the time you get down in the morning, it's used the overnight power at a slightly cheaper meter unit, and it's topped up again to 100%. So I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed finding out about it. I've definitely enjoyed the sport mode, because there's no lag on an electric car. You just put your foot down and whoom, it's gone. There's no sound, I get that, but I think on the whole, if you already drive an automatic car and you're not there with manual gears and, you know, giving it the whole driving experience, then you're not going to miss it hugely. And yes, you're limited. You cannot go for one journey and do more than, let's say, comfortably 280 miles. But at the moment, it's very rare to be doing more than about 5 miles. So for that sort of mid to low range driving, I see absolutely no issue. The infrastructure's there already to be able to get an electric car. So if you're thinking about it, I can recommend the Kia. There are plenty of other alternatives out there depending on whether you want to go family, sporty, funky, jazzy, and the infrastructure is growing all the time. So good luck to you, and let me know how it's gone for you if you've made the switch across. But for me, I've loved it.